Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Ow. Okay, so I don't usually do that intro on this channel, but I was called to do so. Um, hey, it's so good to see you. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome in. My name is Mickey. I'm gonna read your cards today. If that's not what you want, then I'll see you on the way out. Love you. Today's message I got was if you keep running, things are only going to get farther away. Okay. Um, Initially, I'm seeing like someone running and like something is trying to catch up with you, but you are going too fast or like you're going too far with something. Maybe, okay, I don't know what that means, and I'm not even going to try to get into it. But before we get started, if you are looking for a personal reading, you can hit the link in the bio, and that should take you to my booking link. You can follow me on Instagram at the same tag, Fofofo Your Soul, as well as TikTok. I usually do videos on there couple times a week. I ain't even gonna say it's every day because that's not true. But yes, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. I hope everybody is feeling amazing. Okay, it snowed here today, and it was like ridiculous snow, like ridiculous, ridiculous snow. Um, so yeah, if you did also get some snow, I hope that you are safe and warm. And yeah. All right, let's get started, y'all. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands here. You could be being called to, like, okay, so she was like beating to the beat of her own drum type thing. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to like do something that sets your soul on fire. Like, do something that is calling you to be like maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but not for long. Like, whatever this is, and maybe you know what it is, maybe you don't, but whatever this is something that is being, um, it's something that is going to set you apart from the crowd, is what I heard. It's something that is going to put you at an advantage so that you can be able to maneuver appropriately. Okay. Someone could be named Charles or Charlie. I see something here, and these didn't come out, but Spirit said flip these over. Like they came out on my hand like this, and I just flipped them over. So we have the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Okay. Um, and then the Chariot is at the bottom. Yeah, you could be called to do something that is like literally like it's putting you at an advantage point when it comes to like maybe being chosen for some opportunity. um you are gonna need to like be uncomfortable a little bit so that you can be comfortable. Okay, this is something that maybe you haven't had like a lot of experience in. I'm seeing like you could be a novice at this, or you could maybe just not have done it for a while, but either way, whatever this is, there is going to be some type of help. Like when you get into it, somebody is going to, either somebody or your spirit team is going to kind of like be able to help you out where you feel like you're lacking. um I split here at the Lovers. So you could be being called to also, and this is random, but it came up. You could be being called to be celibate. Be celibate, or be more choosy with who you're giving your energy to. But I heard specifically your body. So be more intentional about who you're giving your body to and who you are allowing to have access to your vibe and your energy. Okay. With these three cards out right now, there is a need for you to like go within. I feel like maybe you're needing to go within yourself to find whatever this is and bring it out to share to the world, because there's a lot that people can learn from you in this field, or doing this one thing. There's a lot that can be broadcasted to the world, and people deserve that. Okay, I got a notification, so I'm gonna take that as confirmation. People deserve to see what it is that you're doing and how it is that you are being molded, essentially, because there's a lot of passion, a lot of fiery passion, and I'm hearing also courage that you need to express to others. This isn't something that you should keep to yourself, because what I'm hearing is it could essentially harm you. Like, if you keep this passion, if you keep this drive, if you keep this energy of like, I don't know, the lion is here on this card, and I wanted to like roar 555. So if you keep this broad energy in you, it's only going to cause you to, like, I hear burst, but I don't feel like it will be in a good way. Okay, so make sure you're sharing your passions with those who deserve it, and make sure you are being open. Okay, being open is something that I'm hearing, because I fear that maybe this is getting to people who are like a little bit more closed off, a little bit more reserved. These could be shy people that I'm talking to right now. These could be people that are unsure of their own gifts, or they don't know how to do something, so they just don't do it. But it's like, you won't be able to learn if you don't try, right? So spirit is calling you to really, like, push yourself outside of this comfort zone that you've placed yourself in, and don't be afraid to, like, literally just roar. Don't be afraid to do what makes you uncomfortable for a little bit, because that is what is ultimately going to lead you to what it is that you're meant to do, which is thrive. Okay, um somebody's name could be Ashley as well. I hear Jennifer, 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. There is definitely going to be an opportunity for you to, like, show your stripes. Like, I don't know if this is going to be something that comes about, or if this is something that you are going to have to bring for yourself, but this is going to be a chance for you to literally, like, let it loose. Like, I'm hearing let your hair down. So this could be maybe something that comes about for you to, like, show exactly who you are to others, and that could once again be with this thing that spirit is calling you to do, and how you're being called to show up. Because I want to say a phrase, but I don't know the phrase. It's something about, like, okay, so I know they be saying, like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I'm hearing fear is in the eye of the beholder. So you are putting yourself at risk by being fearful about your uncertainty. Like, your fear of being seen is putting you at risk, I'm hearing. This is something that you're going to need to get over in order for things to really truly blossom for you. In this next season, there's a lot that you're going to be called to do. And it's like, if you don't act on it immediately, and if you don't do it with urgency, that is going to be passed over to someone else. Or, like, spirit is going to say, okay, you're not ready, so I'm gonna let you sit in this season for a little bit longer, so that you can grow, you can heal, you can blossom and bloom, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to the next person. But when you're ready, we'll come back. And I'm not saying that that's always a bad thing, but I would say that if they called you, you're ready. That's really what I'm thinking right now. It's just a matter of you believing in yourself and knowing that you are ready, because this is your time. This is your time to shine, and no one else is going to do the things that you do. No one is going to show up how you show up. No one is going to bring your energy to the table, and your vibe cannot be duplicated. So make sure that you are doing these things to show your stripes, and be very, very intentional and passionate when it comes to you. And the chariot is at the bottom again. Wasn't it at the bottom before? Okay. Yeah, move, make that move. This could be something specific that you're being called to do for real. And it probably is something that you have been trying to put on the back burner for quite some time. But I'm hearing you need to stop trying to be so small because you don't fit in that box anymore. 1010. This is something that maybe it's a cycle that you're being called to kind of complete. Um, and I'm hearing it's internal more so than external. So it could be something that you need to just do on your own, and then it'll give you the like the freedom or the insight to kind of like move forward in whatever this next step is. Um I'm hearing Jonathan. Somebody's name could be Jonathan. I heard ditto. Somebody could say that too. Um, Somebody could play the guitar, the harp. Um, Somebody could cook really good. Save me a plate. What else? They said keep going. And the cherry actually came out, but it came out in reverse. You're being challenged right now. To You're being challenged right now, and it's like I hear all eyes on you. So with this challenge, Spirit is saying that you don't have to make this move, but in order for you to ascend and go to what level that it is that you want to be at, you are going to have to do this, and you're going to have to do, I hear do it well, but I don't think it's more so of like a do it well. I think it's more so of like a do it with purpose, do it with the intention that you want to like heal. Okay, so you know how like when your parents tell you to go clean your room and like you half-ass clean your room, so you got like you just throw stuff under the bed. That's not this. You're being called to like really like sweep the floors, dust around the window sills and everything, and then you need to vacuum. So make sure you're doing this in totality so that you can actually be able to invite people into your room is what I'm that's what I'm hearing. Okay. um yeah, this is going to be something that it might shock you initially when you're like when you are being called to do this thing. If you have not been called already, it might shock you initially, but I feel like it's gonna click. Like it's gonna be like an immediate click, and things are going to make sense. Like, oh, that's why. Okay. um you need to be, I hear, be the bigger person. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Somebody could have a sister. This could be about like a relationship between siblings. Maybe you and your siblings got some type of beef going on, or this could be between like okay, like this could also be between a married couple. um Maybe you need to stop being, I hear, stop being a jerk. So you could be being a jerk, but you might know it, but you might not. So I'm hearing Spirit say just don't be a jerk and like move forward with positive intentions. um when you are being the better person though, don't allow people to trample over you, and don't allow for that to um make you feel inferior. Okay, because I feel like a lot of times when people be like trying to be the bigger person, other people be like, oh yeah, and that's why da 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 da, and they, you know, run their lip. But it's like, essentially, I'm just trying to get this off my conscience because I know I'm not finna carry this around, because I don't deserve to carry this around. So when you are releasing this, or I said that for a reason, but when you are moving forward to better whatever this is, um make sure that people are like not walking over you. Okay. um Take that as it may. All right, we have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What else do we have, Spirit? I feel like oh, okay, we have the Emperor in reverse. Let me get something else to go with that. You are not embodying your power to the fullest capacity. The Nine of Pentacles. You are like, why are you being so shy? Like, and I feel like, okay, I feel like you are not somebody who is really shy. Like, you have been maybe like drawn to be shy, or maybe something has forced you in your shell, but you're not a shy person is what I'm seeing. Like, you are somebody who knows how to talk to people, you know how to like get your way, or like, I don't know, this is somebody that like, I hear work the system. You know how to work the system in whatever way that may mean, but you need to get out of your shell when it comes to doing this thing. Like, you are literally going back to the original message of stop running so fast, because your blessings will not be able to catch up with you. If you are running away from your calling, then the blessings and the opportunities that align with your calling and that have been set in stone for you to be able to like premiere to others and stuff like that, that is gonna go to the next person. Like, I saw something that said ideas are not yours. Like, maybe they are, some of them, and there's only one person that can do them, but there are a lot of things where, and I think I talked about this in another video, but there are a lot of things where spirit will give you an idea and say, okay, go do this. Okay. Let's just use, I don't know, let's just use tarot cards for an example, because that's the only thing I can think of. Somebody, like, say spirit says to me, go make this tarot deck with this type of art, and I don't know, just give it to the masses, okay? Um, and then you take too long to do it, and someone else will show up with the same idea, or someone else will do what you were supposed to do, or what you were called to do, because you took so long, and because you were so like, oh, I don't know, I'm just like, I have to wait until this happens, I have to put this in place, and I have to do this before I can do that. But it's like, you would not have been called to do the thing if you were not ready. So push come to shove, put it out while it's ugly. Do it while you're still in your growing phase. Like, if you are not ready to premiere something because you are scared of how other people perceive it, then you are not with your target audience. You're not surrounded by the people who are meant to receive it anyway. Eventually, you're going to be let me get it together. Eventually, you're gonna have to put down those limiting beliefs that you have picked up prior, because that is not, it's not gonna fly moving forward. That shit is not gonna work, and it's not going to allow you to grow in the manner in which you actually need to. Okay, is the mic on? Yeah. um so you're gonna have to put those down, and you're gonna have to be able to go, like, go farther. Okay, I'm hearing go farther than your mom and your grandmom have went. That could be significant for somebody. I definitely feel as though, like, maybe you are the generational curse breaker. Maybe you're being called to do something that other people have been too scared to do. And if you are the one that's scared to do it, okay, I'm gonna be quite honest right now. I'm seeing, like, if you're too scared to do it, there is nobody else that's gonna do it. Okay. um and this could be for anything, but I'm hearing, like, we're just gonna keep coming back. Like, you know how I heard Jehovah's Witnesses, so you know how, like, if you don't tell them don't come back, or don't put me on your call list anymore, they're gonna keep coming back, and they're gonna keep calling, because they want to, get something from you, or they want to, and you know what I'm trying to say. um you have to do it now, or else it's just gonna keep coming back. Okay, I hear it's like an infection. Okay. um Somebody could be sick, might need to go to the doctor. We have the Page of Wands at the, yeah, be free, and allow yourself, and I split on the Magician, allow yourself to be the person who, I hear done done it all, done done it all, done done it all. So you might need to be the person that people are like, damn, she done did everything, or they done did everything. Like, I can't even say I You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at you for inspiration. You know, you're on people's Pinterest board. Do you hear me? There's something about there's something about this energy that is telling me there's too much ego in something. So maybe this could be you or this could be somebody else. But there is too much ego in a certain situation. Um and I'm hearing you need to be the one to dismantle it. So even if it is another person, it could be you. You need to be the person to say, you know what, you good, shawty. You know what I'm saying? To peace be you, and I'll see you. I'll see you in another lifetime, or whatever the case may be. But you know what I mean? You just gonna have to. You gonna have to be the one to um put your foot down and kind of like, I hear rise up with your pitchforks, but I don't think you need to do that. Okay. If you do, you know your situation better than I do. But what I'm actually hearing spirit say is like, be the person to actually take this forward. Okay. Be the person that is like planting this tree, nourishing this tree, and watching this tree grow from the ground up. Okay. 111 could be significant. We have 12 here on the hangman at the bottom. What else, spirit? You are not, you're not a small, you're not a small fry anymore. You're not a small fry anymore. You are literally, you're the big guy, and people notice that you're the big guy. Like, you turn heads when you walk into a room. Your energy is unmatched. People know that you vibe on a different frequency, and that's why they can't stand you, or that's why they're wanting to beef with you, because they want your attention. It's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's not because you can't boss up or something like that. But once you realize, like, you know what, I am bigger than this, and I'm moving on, that's when other people have no choice but to say, okay, I'm gonna move on too. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they'll continue to, try to dig in your energy and try to, do and get you mad and whatever. But what I'm really hearing spirit say is like, be the person that says, I choose more for myself. 222. Be the person that says, I'm not going to sit in this era anymore of allowing the disrespect, tolerating. I hear evil, but I also heard, don't let them dim your light. Okay, so whoever this is for, there's an audience here, and they just want to throw stones. They don't even care to hide their hand though. These is people that they will sit in the snow, rain, sleet, hail, fog, and just throw stones at you for as long as you make yourself available for that, is what I heard. So maybe you just need to stop making yourself available for that. And maybe when I was saying be the bigger person, it could be in terms of being a bigger person to separate yourself, or it could just be in terms of saying, you know what, I'm just gonna say, okay, fuck it, bye. Or, whatever the case may be, you know your situation better than I do, once again. So I wouldn't stress it, and I would really, talk it over with your spirit team, talk it over with God, and see what is your best step right now. What is it that you need to do, and move forward on that. But I truly feel like you are being called for something much greater, something much greater. And I don't think you know what it is yet, and I don't think you have sight of the capacity of this blessing. Like, I see somebody holding a big tub, like it's bigger than them. And I feel like this is something that you might just be the vessel. You might just be needed to carry this forward into the world. But spirit is saying you are also going to help it nurture and grow. This is something that you are being um you are being trusted with the baton, and you need to run to the finish line. Okay, let me get some closing messages here. Trust um Trust your intuition when it says that things are not okay, because that'll tell you when to go. Something here is not right, or something some people involved in a situation are not right. So you need to be trusting your intuition in um knowing when you should leave. And I don't know if I said this in my other video, but I hear know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run, okay? You need to stop allowing for people to get in your head, stop allowing for people to get in your energy, stop allowing for toxic situations to have a hold on you, because that shit is not going to do anything for you later on down the road. If people are continuing to have access to your energy that do not deserve it, they're only going to siphon it for the greater good of them, and they're going to leave you empty. They're going to continue to talk about you. They're going to continue to throw dirt on your name. They're going to continue to do whatever it is that they can so that they can put you down in whatever dumps that they think that you should be in. Thank you for that confirmation. You need to be the bigger person here. You need to be the bigger person, and you need to say, okay, you know what? I'm breaking this motherfucking tower down myself. And I'm going to start on a new beginning, because I know I have other things to do, and I know that God is calling me for greater. They can't do nothing else when you say, okay, bye. You miserable, you sitting in pain, you want to wallow in distress, go ahead, be my guest, but I'm not gonna join you in your pity party. Okay, that's when you actually gain all of the power back. That's when you actually start to see things rise up from what you thought was concrete. Up comes buildings, up comes opportunities, up comes blessings out of thin air. So then you have no choice but to say, yes, I call my power back, and I transmute the energy that is not mine, so that it may be used to fuel and heal my ascension and my rise. Because that's what it is that right now Spirit is saying. Yes, be okay with leaving people behind. Be okay with leaving um releasing old narratives. Is that a bug? Sorry, y'all. It's not a bug. Be okay with releasing the old narratives of wanting to be perfect, or wanting to be seen, or wanting to be heard, or even appreciated by certain people, okay? Because they don't know themselves, so they don't want you to know you. They don't want you to know your worth, because they know that it is powerful as fuck. They know that it cannot be dimmed. They know that you cannot be dismantled, is what I heard. So they're going to try everything that they can so that they can work you up, so that they can break you down, so that they can disrupt your peace. But you have to be okay with saying, you know what? You sit on that boat by yourself, because I'm finna go to shore. I'm finna swim to shore, and I'm finna do something bigger. I'm finna choose me, essentially, because I know that if I continue to give you the time of day, if I continue to give you the dull and negative energy that you're looking to get from me, and that you're gonna feed off of regardless, I'm it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and I refuse to continue to put forth energy into that. Okay. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit? Hermit as I split. The number 9 could be significant. Number 16, 7, 0, 12, 4. Of course, tens. There is a cycle coming to a close here, and if you are not going to be the one to close it, I'm hearing it's just going to keep coming back. Like I literally hear festering. So this is something that if you don't close it right now, it's only going to get uglier and uglier. Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but baby, when I tell you, I really need for y'all to be okay transcending. This is the time for it. This is the time for, I hear a new arrival. So this is the time for transcendence, like being bigger than the program. I hear also, you can walk with confidence. I'll be having to make sure the mic is on, y'all. I'm sorry. You can walk with confidence in a situation because you've done your due diligence. And even if you have not done your due diligence, you're about to start that process so that you can become what it is that you know you called to be. I was gonna say something, but I couldn't think of what I wanted to say. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get some oracles since we're here. Stop trying to be everybody's friend. Okay? I don't know if I'm talking about a friend situation here. Let me put these down so y'all can hear me. I don't know if I'm talking specifically about a friend situation, but I fear that it's not gonna get any better. Like, if you are trying to be like haha kiki with somebody, they're faking the funk. They're faking the funk in your face, and then as soon as you turn around, they're gonna run that lip. Okay, so I don't feel like you need to I don't feel like you need to try to fix things. Like, I feel like the ultimate choice right now is like removal, or like literally just removing your energy and saying, like, once again, calling your power back, because they just gonna thrive on that negativity if you give it to them. So don't. All right, what do we have for oracles here? Beef. Somebody could have some beef with somebody, or this could just be talking about like actual meat. Focus on yourself. A lord, he got money. Take a spiritual bath. You should also cleanse your space if you are going through a situation with other people. Cleanse your energy, cleanse your space on the regular for sure. Especially if these are negative people wanting to siphon your energy, because they're gonna do whatever it is that they can, and they're gonna take what they can get. All right. Somebody could be an earth sign. It's about time. Damn. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, somebody's name could start with a J. 5 days could be significant. Put It on the Floor Again by Lotto and Cardi B. Pay attention to your dreams. There's a lot of insightful messages that are coming through dreams at this time, especially as we go into this spring energy. There's going to be a lot of things that are revealed to you through your dreams. You could be a seer, like you could just see things, like get visions and stuff like that. This could be like while you're asleep, while you're awake. But I would just pay attention to the things that Spirit is giving you, and pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. Okay, somebody you cannot trust. This came out with brothers, so maybe you can't trust your brothers or something, or maybe you can't trust somebody else's brothers. Somebody could be a Taurus, sneaky like a snake. I'm telling you, baby, do a little dancey dance. You're gonna be all right. All right, you can't spell America without Erica. Halloween could be significant. Let's get a few more, and then we're gonna close out. Somebody's name could be Thomas, or Angeline, Tony, Tanya, Jacket, Golden Retriever. Is that it? Get one. Get a couple more. Some people want it to happen, some wish it could happen, others make it happen. That was the message of the day. Somebody's ex could be significant, or somebody's name start with an X, maybe Xavier, or I don't know, xylophone. She with the bruh. Somebody could be a, what is that? Is that the Q's? Let me ask. What fraternity calls themselves the Bros? No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. She was about to piss me off. Like, for real. Somebody could have tattoos, y'all. Let me look this up before I close out. Okay, yeah, that's the dogs. That's the cues. Let me get a few more. Let me get a few more. All right, somebody's name could be Sean. Indigo could be a significant color. Stay hydrated. Drink you some water, honey. Somebody could like chocolate. Somebody could be chocolate. 3:33 on the time. Kanye before. I wrote this card with the intention to say Kanye before he, like, you know. So somebody could be in their bag. Maybe that's this whole energy, right? You could be in your bag of trying to create something or trying to establish something for yourself. And it's gonna work out is what I hear. Okay, write your dreams down. I'm just a messenger. I'm just the vessel. Okay, the letter Z, and then they gonna keep trying you if you let them. Okay, that's my message for today, guys. I hope that this message finds you well. I'm sending you out with love and light. Once again, call your energy and your power back, please. Okay, call your energy and your power back. Cleanse your space. Cut off any connections that don't serve you. Say bye. Say bye to them bitches, okay? Because they're going to keep trying you if you let them. All right? I'll see y'all on the next one. I love you.